I mean, seriously, you want to marry your dog.
100%.
We're not joking.
It's not just me. I meet with about 10 other friends a week. We go on lots of treks with all our dogs.
Love has a way of surprising us, often thriving in the most unexpected and unconventional pairings. While many seek a perfect match, some couples defy all logic, rewriting the very rules of romance. Believe it or not, there are relationships out there so bizarre that they'll make you question everything you thought you knew about love. Get ready for a jaw-dropping journey as we unveil the top 10 most unbelievably strange couples in odd relationships. Because when it comes to love, the only rule is that there are no rules. Joelison Fernandes da Silva and Evem Medeiros. At 7 feet 8 inches, Joelison Fernandes da Silva was a giant among men, but his towering height was a source of deep shame for him. The 28-year-old Brazilian spent years hiding away from the world, embarrassed by his size and avoiding anything that drew attention. The cause? Gigantism that was triggered by a benign tumor on his pituitary gland that caused him to grow at an alarming rate. As a child, he faced relentless bullying and struggled to keep up with his peers. School became unbearable, and soon, he locked himself away, refusing to leave his home for years. Joelison was dubbed the Gentle Giant, but his size never made him feel powerful, only isolated. At 7 feet 8 inches, he was, after all, the tallest man in Brazil. But being different was a constant battle. He underwent surgery to remove the tumor, finally halting his rapid growth. But even with this colossal height, Joelison didn't feel the joy others might expect. He was trapped by insecurities that made him hide from the world. Then, something extraordinary happened. He met Evem Medeiros, a woman 3 feet shorter than him, through a simple birthday message on Facebook. Evem, standing at just 5 feet tall, was immediately drawn to the man she saw beyond his height. What began as a brief online exchange soon blossomed into something more. 2 months later, they were dating. Despite their massive height difference, they found an unshakable connection. Their love story defied expectations. Evem, a 21-year-old woman, became Joelison's rock, and they grew closer with each passing day. Though Joelison had spent most of his life hiding away, he finally found the courage to embrace love and let someone in. Their relationship wasn't just about accepting one another, it was about growing together in a way Joelison never thought possible. What started with a simple birthday wish turned into a lifelong partnership, proving that love knows no boundaries, no matter how towering they may seem. Elizabeth Hode. Tired of heartbreak after heartbreak, Elizabeth, 49, took a bold step no one saw coming. After 200 failed dates, she realized there was one constant in her life: her loyal golden retriever, Logan. While many would turn to another human for love and comfort, Elizabeth decided that she had enough of the disappointment. "Why not marry Logan? He'll never leave me," she said, unbothered by the judgment. For Elizabeth, it made perfect sense. Logan was always there for her when her romantic relationships fell apart. She shared with the world on a television show that, despite multiple engagements, love had never worked out with any man. But with Logan, the bond was unbreakable. The idea of marrying a dog might seem absurd to some, but to Elizabeth, it felt natural. She knew she couldn't count on anyone else. But Logan had been her rock through it all. So she made it official. She invited 20 friends to witness her wedding to Logan. The ceremony was as unique as their relationship. Elizabeth wore a veil, and Logan sported a special costume, truly making this a wedding like no other. People all around the world watched in disbelief as Elizabeth and Logan exchanged vows, proving that love can be found in the most unexpected places. While the reactions varied from laughter to confusion, Elizabeth stood by her decision, confident that Logan was the one who would never break her heart. The wedding was not just a declaration of love, but a testament to the power of the bond between humans and animals. For Elizabeth, Logan wasn't just a pet, he was family. While the idea may sound outlandish to some, she believed it was the only relationship that had ever truly made her happy. Elena and Boris. Elena and Boris, like any couple, shared their wedding photos online. What they didn't expect was a flood of cruel comments. People from all over the internet labeled Elena as the ugliest bride in the world, and the hate spiraled from there. The backlash hit Elena hard. She fell into a deep depression, even questioning her marriage. The negativity almost drove a wedge between her and Boris. He, however, refused to let the opinions of strangers define their love. Instead of walking away from each other, they fought back against the hate. They stayed together, finding strength in their relationship. But the online torment didn't stop. It escalated, with strangers cruelly judging Elena, pushing her to the edge. She even told Boris he deserved someone better. For a while, they tried to ignore the attacks. But soon, it became impossible. They started being recognized in public, making the constant barrage of comments unavoidable. That's when Elena made a bold decision. She took control of her life. She started changing her diet, adopting healthier habits, and exercising every day. Slowly but surely, the transformation began. Elena wasn't doing it for anyone else. She was doing it for herself. The physical changes were undeniable. The couple stayed out of the spotlight, living a quiet life in a Moscow suburb. Years passed, and curiosity about the couple's story grew. A journalist set out to find them, hoping to learn how they had dealt with the hate and whether they were still together. After some effort, the reporter finally got in touch with Boris and arranged a meeting. But when the reporter showed up at their house, he was stunned. Elena, the same woman he had seen in the viral photos, looked completely different. The transformation was jaw-dropping. The reporter's shock grew when Boris introduced the woman beside him as his wife. This was still Elena, after all. 6 years had passed, and in that time, Elena had completely reinvented herself. But here's the twist. She didn't change because of the hateful comments. Elena did it for herself, to lead a healthier life, and the results spoke for themselves. Now, years after the hate, Elena is the happiest she's ever been. She doesn't regret a single step of her journey. And Boris? He still stands by her side, proving that love doesn't come from external validation, but from what truly matters. Paulo Gabriel da Silva Barros and Catiucia Liehoshino. Paulo Gabriel da Silva, Barros and Catiucia Liehoshino have just set a jaw-dropping world record. This Brazilian duo is now officially the shortest married couple on the planet. They've been together for over 15 years, having met online back in 2006. At 31 and 28 years old, this couple is defying the odds with a combined height of just 71 inches. Here's the unbelievable part. Paulo stands at 35.54 inches, while Catiucia is only slightly taller at 35.88 inches. That's barely over 3 feet each, yet they're proving that love knows no size. Their unique bond began on an instant messaging site, where Catiucia played hard to get before the two started chatting more. Their first in-person meeting happened in December 2008, and it was clear from the start that they were meant to be. Though Paulo's height made it difficult for him to walk until he was 21, their shared struggles have only strengthened their connection. Both have faced challenges, but instead of letting those define them, they've supported each other and built a powerful, lasting partnership. When Catiucia moved to Itapeva to live with Paulo, it didn't take long for them to make their relationship official. Now, 5 years into their marriage, they continue to prove that love doesn't follow the usual path. It's not about how tall you are or how the world sees you. It's about finding someone who accepts you completely, struggles and all. Through it all, Paulo and Catiucia's bond remains strong, making them not just a world record-breaking couple, but a symbol of power. Godfrey Baguma and Kate. Godfrey Baguma, better known as Sebabi, has been dubbed the ugliest man in the world, a title he never asked for. Born with a rare medical condition that drastically alters his appearance, Godfrey has faced endless ridicule, but let's set the record straight. His looks have never stopped him from living a full, successful life. At 47, Godfrey's charm and personality shine brighter than any insult thrown his way. He's been married 3 times and has a total of 7 children. His third wife, Kate Namanda, is 17 years younger and a beauty queen. Their love story? A reminder that true connections are based on much more than appearances. Together, they've built a life that many dream of. Godfrey is a comedian, actor, and rapper, defying every stereotype. Despite his medical condition, which some used to label him, he's carved out a successful career. People have tried to claim his wives are after his money, but that's far from the truth. His personality, his kindness and humor is what truly draws people in. It's not about the money. Godfrey's first marriage ended after he caught his wife cheating. It was a painful chapter, but he moved on, proving he wouldn't let anything, not even betrayal, define him. His ex-wife might have been attracted to his money, but the moment others suggested she could do better, she left. Yet Godfrey didn't let that setback keep him down. He went on to find true love with Kate, a woman who admires him for who he is, not what he has. Godfrey has turned his pain into a platform, proving that looks aren't everything, and that determination and character can shape an extraordinary life. Un Mingming and Xu Yan. Un Mingming and Zhu Yan stand out in more ways than one. Together, their combined height of 13 feet and 10.72 inches has earned them the title of the world's tallest married couple. Un Mingming, at 7 feet 9 inches, and his wife Xu Yan, standing at 6 feet 1 inch, were officially recognized by Guinness World Records in 2016. While their height may be impressive, it also brings its own challenges. Simple tasks we take for granted, like riding in a car or airplane or even finding a hotel room that fits them comfortably, become daunting hurdles. The couple, both athletes, have made this lifestyle work for them. But it's no easy feat. Un Mingming, a 33-year-old professional basketball player, is used to standing out on the court. But despite his success, finding a partner who was his equal in height seemed impossible. That was until 2013 when he met Xu Yan at the National Games of China. Xu Yan, a 29-year-old professional handball player, is no stranger to height, standing tall at 6 feet 1 inch herself. It was at the 2013 Sports Festival in Beijing that their paths crossed, and they soon found in each other a rare connection, one that would eventually lead to marriage later that year. In a world where their combined height reaches nearly 14 feet, Un and Xu are living proof that love, and the challenges that come with it, can thrive in extraordinary circumstances. Their journey as the world's tallest couple isn't just about statistics, it's about making the most out of life's curveballs, facing obstacles with strength, and finding joy despite the extra challenges that come with their towering stature. Boban Marjanovic and Malika Krstić. Boban Marjanovic, the towering giant of the NBA, is no stranger to the spotlight. On the court, his 7 foot 2 inch frame has earned him a reputation as a force to be reckoned with. But off the court, it's his family that steals the show. The Serbian basketball star, who's made waves with teams like the Dallas Mavericks, lives a life that's not just about basketball. It's about love, family, and raising 2 young sons. His love story started in a very ordinary way. He met Malika Krstić at a mutual friend's birthday party, and their connection was instant. Fast forward nearly a decade, and they're still going strong, having tied the knot twice. They now have 2 sons, Vuk and Petar, who bring joy to their everyday lives. Malika shared a glimpse into their family life in a 2021 video for the Brook Hill International School in Belgrade, Serbia, where their children are enrolled. Off the court, Boban's sheer size has always caught attention. His height makes his NBA peers look like mere blips on the radar, and when he squares off against opponents, they're often dwarfed by his towering presence. His intimidating stature even landed him a role in the action-packed movie John Wick, where he faced off against none other than Keanu Reeves. And while Keanu is no short guy, standing next to him makes him look small. But beyond the basketball court and film sets, it's Boban's personal life that shows a different side of him. The way he's always by his family's side, keeping the spotlight on them, tells you a lot about the man. His wife, Malika, might seem tiny next to him, but their love story is anything but small. Despite the size difference, with Malika standing over 2 feet shorter than Boban, the pair have built a solid, happy life together. The world eagerly waits to see if their sons will inherit their father's height. For now, though, Boban's world revolves around the love of his life and their 2 little boys. His towering presence on the court is matched only by the love he shares with his family. Ganga and Jamuna Mondal. Ganga and Jamuna Mondal, conjoined twins from India, have defied the odds and found love with the same man, Jasimuddin Ahmad, after years of rejection due to their appearance. The sisters, who share 4 arms, 3 legs, and a stomach but have separate hearts, never expected to find a partner who would love them for who they truly are. It was love at first sight, said Ganga, recalling the moment they met Jasimuddin. Both women feel as though he loves them completely, and this newfound love has transformed their lives. Before meeting Jasimuddin, the sisters spent most of their lives in a traveling circus, facing not only physical challenges, but also societal rejection. Despite their desire to love and be loved, they had no luck in finding a partner. It wasn't until they were in their 40s that their lives changed, when Jasimuddin, a sound engineer working at the circus, entered the picture. From the moment they met, there was an undeniable connection. Ganga and Jamuna felt a bond with him, something they had never experienced before. Jasimuddin was equally taken by the sisters. Though many were skeptical of their unusual relationship, it became clear that his feelings for both Ganga and Jamuna were genuine. The connection they shared was like no other. And despite the challenges they faced, they grew closer with every passing day. The love between them grew stronger, and they began to envision a future together, free from the pain and rejection they had endured in the past. Though society may not have been kind to them, and despite the skepticism surrounding their relationship, Ganga and Jamuna found a love that was pure and real. Jasimuddin's feelings for both of them were reciprocated, creating a bond that surpassed societal norms. The sisters no longer felt the isolation they once knew. They felt valued, loved, and accepted. Even though they cannot legally marry due to their unique situation, their relationship continues to thrive, challenging societal expectations of love and relationships. Eudoxie Yao and Grand P. Eudoxie Yao, a plus-size model who's often dubbed the African Kim Kardashian, has been the center of attention due to her surprising relationship with Grand P, a short singer from Guinea. Their pairing has ignited a firestorm of reactions from the public. While some embrace the relationship, many others find it hard to believe, questioning the authenticity of their bond. But Eudoxie isn't having it. She stands firm, saying that size and height differences mean absolutely nothing when it comes to love. The internet, however, hasn't been so kind. Critics argue that their relationship is nothing more than a calculated publicity stunt. After all, both Eudoxie and Grand P are already famous, so it's easy to see why people might suspect they're using each other for the spotlight. But Grand P is quick to defend his love. On Facebook, he's called Eudoxie his baby, and despite the backlash, the couple continues to ignore the negativity. They're standing strong in their declaration that their relationship is the real deal. Eudoxie, with nearly 1 million Instagram followers, took to her social media to shut down the critics, writing, "We are happy together, and that's what matters." She quickly followed it up with a message of gratitude for the support, adding, "Physical means nothing in a love relationship." The couple went viral in 2020 when they first made their relationship public. Their physical differences, his height and her curvaceous body, became the focal point of internet trolls. People couldn't resist poking fun at the duo, mocking their size difference and suggesting their relationship was driven by commercial interests. But despite the online mockery, Eudoxie and Grand P refuse to let the negativity get to them. They've consistently maintained that their love is genuine, and they aren't letting anyone's opinions change that. Victor Hugo and Gabriela Peralta. Victor Hugo and Gabriela Peralta are not your ordinary couple. With a combined 98 body modifications, including tattoos, piercings, implants, and microdermals, they've secured a place in the Guinness World Records. Their collection of body mods is a reflection of their passion for personal expression and individuality. Both hail from South America, Victor from Uruguay and Gabriela from Argentina, and together, they hold the record for the most body modifications between a married couple. Their journey began in 2014 when they set the record with 84 mods, a feat that quickly turned heads, but they didn't stop there. Since then, their obsession with body art has only deepened. They've continued adding more tattoos, piercings, and implants, surpassing the 98 mark and solidifying their status as record holders. Their story goes beyond just body modifications. It's a celebration of their love for each other and their shared journey of self-expression. This couple, unafraid to defy convention, has turned their passion for tattoos into something extraordinary. When Victor and Gabriela first met, they bonded over their mutual love for tattoos. Their shared fantasy became a reality as they started modifying their bodies together. The connection between them was instant, and the passion for body art only grew stronger. They've become more than just a couple with a shared love for tattoos. They've become a symbol of individuality and defiance of societal norms. Gabriela has 65% of her body covered in tattoos, a stunning canvas of ink that reflects her personality and passion. Meanwhile, Victor has taken his tattoo journey even further, covering around 90% of his body in vibrant artwork. Their commitment to body modification is a testament to their dedication to living life on their own terms, pushing boundaries, and embracing a unique identity. Over the last 2 decades, Victor and Gabriela's relationship has withstood the test of time. Their love for each other is evident in every decision they make, including their body modifications. They've defied expectations, breaking barriers in both love and personal expression. The couple's bond is unbreakable, and they continue to inspire others to embrace their quirks and passions. We hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more amazing stories.